is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back exactly where we left off in the last video for you guys. Nothing has changed. I simply hit the record button again. So we're here with the 73 Plymouth Valiant Scamp. And yeah, like I said, nothing's changed. I'm just letting it warm up, double checking for any major leaks. I don't think we have any. We're packing up the tools. We're about to load up the trailer. We do have with us, in case you missed the last video, Monkey Wrench. Let's say ratchet.
Well,
isn't that what Monkey Wrench Mike does with ratchets? That's all he knows how to do is, yeah. He doesn't work on anything either. He didn't just change a transmission in his driveway the other day, did he? No, no. You've done more than me. Since you love transmissions so much, can I get you to come down to the AAR shop and change out that transmission?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'll film if you don't mind.
Survive.
Oh yeah. Well, we have to get home first, right? I forgot. Sometimes I forget. We're not anywhere near home. We're a long way. Virginia, baby. Danville, Virginia. You got me talking like you. Why am I saying Danville, baby? No cap, no cap. He's got me talking like him now. All right, guys, here it is. It looks like everything is good. Belts are staying on. Cooling system's warming up nicely. She's all right. She's all right. We're about to start this journey. She's got a full tank of gas. She sounds good. I think we're ready, guys. Let's get all this mess loaded up, packed up, and let's do what we came here to do. Let's get on the road in a cheap, old school muscle car, and let's see how far she makes it before she blows up. You may have seen in the time-lapse footage we had to pull over because things were getting a little rough. We have driven 43 miles. The temperature is at 190, so she's sitting nice and cool. Oil pressure is sitting at a solid 30 psi. Unfortunately, the gas is down to a quarter of a tank, and that was from full in 43 miles. Voltage is good. We've got a few problems, though. Hey, is it still smoking?
Not as bad.
Not as bad.
A puff every once in a while.
Is that from the exhaust or is that from underneath the car? From the exhaust, okay. Okay, but the smoke from the transmission dumping underneath seems to be subsided. Okay, so we had to pull over for a reason. I smelled something burning, and what's happening is the front seal of the transmission was dumping fluid all over the ground. We're hoping it subsides. I'm going to take you guys under there here in just a second. But on the highway, we've noticed a few things. Number one, the tires all have severe flat spots. Number two, the throttle is not opening all the way, okay? So if I floor the car, the best I'm going to get out of it is about 65, 70 miles an hour, depending on whether I'm going downhill or not. So there's an issue with the throttle. The linkage, something for sure is going on there. Then we have the steering. Somebody's adjusted the gearbox. They decided to play around with it, and it makes the steering pretty stiff in some places. You get on the road and it kind of sticks one direction. You gotta manhandle it to straighten it back out. So yeah, somebody's definitely played with the steering gearbox. Let's take a peek under the hood. Let's make sure nothing is dumping out from under it. I mean, we've done highways. This is a little concerning. Where's all my gasoline? Look at that. It's not even. It's occasionally dumping stuff in there, but Okay, well, I guess that's fine because I'm looking over here at the fuel pressure. Looks like we're sitting at a solid 5 psi. She seems decent, guys. Nothing is leaking from up here, at least right now. Looks like all of our hoses are solid. Good pressure on the cooling system. Now let's take a look underneath and see if she's still... she is still leaking trans fluid pretty steadily. I don't know if you guys can see that, but... Damn it. Yeah, she is. She's still leaking trans pretty steadily. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to find an AutoZone or an Advance or something on the way out of here. We need to grab several quarts of trans fluid and probably 4 or 5 quarts of Lucas. So stop, slip, and stop leak.
Should we get a gas can too?
We should get a gas can. I'm certain that gas gauge is wrong. There's no way I burned through a quarter tank of gas in 45 miles. So yeah, we'll get a gas can, maybe like a 5-gallon deal, fill it up, and we'll just run this thing. And when it starts spitting and sputting, then I know she needs. It's got to be at least a 15-gallon tank, right? 12 to 15 gallon.
I would hope.
Yeah, I bet there's trans fluid all up under here. I bet she's. Oh yeah, it's soaked. The backside of the car is soaked in transmission fluid. 43 miles. What do you think? We're off to a great start, aren't we?
Doing well.
The good news is, even though I can't go super fast, the car really feels good, 60, 65.
Yeah.
Even with the tires, I think maybe starting to feel a little better.
Okay.
So 60, 65 is good for me. And I noticed when I was able to hit 70 and for a minute, a tad above 70, you disappeared.
I may have dozed off. But other than that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, oh man, I'm not supposed to show that car. What's that doing on the trailer, Mike? Oh, come on. Where are we?
We're going to get a part for that car so we can get it off of that and onto the road.
Yeah, all right. Okay. We're at LKQ. Pick your part in. We're in North Carolina now. Greensboro, North Carolina. Look at us, man. We are like, I almost said world traveler. We're national travelers. I got to get some of my stuff out of here and lock it in the truck or it'll get stolen probably.
I'll go inside and you can meet me there or you can stay here. But
no, I'm coming with you.
Get some parts.
I'm coming with you. So how you feeling? He's getting grumpy. Oh man. Here's your problem, right, Mike? I found everything you need right here.
Oh, well, let's just take that.
It's a Benz.
Yeah.
All-wheel drive too. It'd be an upgrade for you. Look at that. All right. I don't know what he's over here working on. Some E-Class.
I don't think it's going to have one, but I just want to look.
Well, I'm not telling anybody what you're looking for. He's looking for a part. Probably a few parts. But, people are going to love your video, man. I think yours is better than mine.
Mine's going to be filled with love and joy.
Oh, yeah. Well, guys, you know what those clouds look like? It's going to try to storm.
Well, that's all we need.
I have no windshield wipers. We're going to need to get some Rain-X while we're at AutoZone. That's how Vice Grip Garage does it. When the wipers don't work, he puts Rain-X on it and it works just fine. Put some on the inside too, and it helps you not fog up your windows. All right, let's get out of here. I'm not showing them. Okay. I don't want them to see. You got to watch your video to figure out what all's blown up on your car. Let's get back on the road. All right, we're gassed up. We're ready to go, right?
We are ready to go.
I cannot wait to see your video to find out if that part you got fixed your Mercedes.
Yeah.
I am really excited. I'm serious. I cannot wait to see. You guys got to go check it out, man. Monkey Wrench Mike down below. Shameless plug for you there.
Appreciate it.
He could really use help right now. He's had a bad day.
Needs a lot of help.
We both had a bad day. We've had a bad few days.
We need a GoFundMe. That's what we need.
We're not even close to home. We're in Greensboro, North Carolina. We may need a GoFundMe to get back to the house.
Oh my God.
At this rate. All right, my car is still pissing trans fluid out from under it. The funny thing is I checked the dipstick, it's full.
Yeah.
So explain to me how I've driven 50 miles puking transmission fluid, yet my transmission dipstick says it's still full. I don't know. I say we go find an AutoZone or an O'Reilly's or an Advance or something. You can follow me over there. Let's go get, I watch Vice Grip Garage this. It's called Transmission Rebuild in a Bottle.
Oh, well, it's got to work then.
Well, I've seen it work.
Okay.
I've seen it, so we're going to go grab us several quarts of Lucas stop leak, like maybe 4 or 5 quarts of that, and maybe another 3 or 4 quarts of actual transmission fluid. And it's puking from the front seal, which doesn't surprise me. Car's probably been sitting a long time.
Yeah.
So, all right. Somebody got. Yep. All right. I guess it's that time. Let's get on the road, guys. Let's see if we can make it. By the way, my gas gauge doesn't work right because it only held 4.7 gallons and it said I was on a quarter of a tank. So we're also going to buy probably going to buy a gas can. I think a gas can would be helpful just in case I run out. She's getting, according to my estimations, we're getting about 12 miles a gallon. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Don't screw with me. They work, right?
I'm asking you.
You weren't behind me?
I was.
They didn't work? Stop it. I can't have another problem right now, man. I can't. You're kidding, right? You're not kidding. I have no brake lights.
Everything else seems to work. But
There's
when
no
you
brake
hit,
lights.
unless you didn't hit the brakes at this stop.
I didn't. I didn't.
Oh,
I
didn't hit
didn't.
the
I
brakes?
didn't know I was turning.
Okay,
I
maybe
wasn't.
they work.
We'll find out. We'll find out. Right now, oh, look at all the goodies, though. We're not here for any of this, though. What do we need, Mike?
Well, radiator cap.
Oh, my radiator cap is holding. I don't want to touch it.
Oh, okay.
And, well, we could get one as a spare. But how do we know which one? It's an aftermarket aluminum radiator.
Yeah.
I'd have to take it off. Okay. Fluids. Let's get Lucas. Oh, they may not even have enough. Oh, wow. $15 a bottle. Well, okay. I guess we'll get, what do you think, like 4? Let's get all of them. Can you grab the last one? I'm out of hands. All right, there's 5. And we'll grab a little bit of automatic transmission fluid as well. And that should get us, hopefully that'll get us where we gotta go. Where's the trans fluid? I don't know where the trans fluid is. This place is organized a little bit differently. Okay, guys, let us get what we gotta get and we'll meet back up at the car. We're getting there. We're just under 1,000 miles. Let's see how many miles we've driven. 174 miles. Can you imagine? This car it's a flood car from Louisiana, and we've just driven it 174 miles on the interstate. The gas gauge appears to be working. It moves from full to empty pretty quick, but then it'll sit. Sorry, from full to a quarter quickly. But then it just kind of floats around here for a while. Now it says dead empty, and I decided that's probably about right because we have driven about 125, maybe, yeah, about 125 miles. 125 miles on this tank of gas, and it is starting to rain, which is awesome. We need to double check, make sure all of our, oh, what is this? Oh, cool. There's an S-Class sitting next to me. Huh. Let's see how she's doing back here. Sounds healthy. There is some transmission fluid all over. I wonder if it stopped puking trans fluid. That's my big concern. I did figure out that the trans fluid is now at the full mark, or it was last time we checked it, at the full mark. So I must have overfilled the transmission significantly. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it was puking trans fluid out of the front seal. Don't pay attention to these chips. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get this light and let's have a quick peek and see if she's still puking trans fluid under here. If it is, I doubt it would have made it 125 miles on this last journey. It is. Oh wow, it is soaked. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Well, she's still puking trans fluid, so that didn't stop. That's okay. We've got 10 quarts of transmission fluid, and 5 of them are Lucas.
We haven't put that in yet, have we?
No, we haven't put it in yet. I thought that maybe it would stop on its own, but the whole underside of the car is now coated in transmission fluid. We're going to fill it up real quick, guys, so we can figure out the miles per gallon, because that's super important. I'm thinking it's getting about 12.
Okay.
It's not good compared to the Buick. The Buick was getting what, 16?
16 on a good one.
Yeah, 16 on a good one, and high 14s, 15 on a low.
Right.
Yeah. And what's your speedometer say? Because I've been showing that I'm going between 55 and 65. That's about, that sounds right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now I don't have a speedometer. I'm just using my phone's little speed app thing to tell.
Yeah. Well, that worked great.
And it's starting to rain. That's nice.
What?
It's starting to rain. Look at the front of my car. It's all covered in water. Yeah, and I have no windshield wipers. So that's,
we didn't get Rain-X either.
We didn't get Rain-X or a gas can, or we forgot to get a lot of things. It's getting very cold. I have a giant hole in the center of my dash that is blowing freezing cold air at me. So yeah, let's get some gas. Let's figure out what the fuel economy is. All right, it's time to see what she held. That can't be right. 10.8 gallons on empty. I would think this.
How small is the thing under it? What's it look like?
I mean, I've seen it. It looks like a regular gas tank.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Doesn't it look like a regular gas tank to you?
Yeah.
So it should be at least 15 gallons, right? Or maybe it's 12. Either way,
I figured that like a 10-gallon aquarium.
Right. So we're getting 12 miles a gallon, and it only held 11 gallons of gas, unless it's like a 12-gallon tank. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe someone can comment below and tell us, like, did they come with a 12-gallon tank? This would have been a factory 318 with a 2-barrel, so it's still a V8, not like a slant 6.
What would it cost to fill up back in 1970? What is it, 73?
Yeah, so gas
for 12 gallons.
Gas would have been
a nickel? No, I don't.
A nickel.
60 cents to fill.
Remember, we were going through an oil crisis somewhere around there, weren't we?
Yeah.
That's why the whole emissions thing started. It wasn't to save the environment. It was because we needed to save money on gas. Yeah, I would guess maybe gas in 73 would have been 65 cents a gallon.
Something like
I'm
that.
guessing.
75, yeah.
So this tank would have cost us $6.50, $7. That's just a guess. Somebody out there is going to somebody's going to comment and say, "I remember 1973, and gas was." Go ahead and drop the comment right now, so we can take a look. That's my guess. So I'm guessing 65 or 65 cents a gallon. We need to check the trans fluid since it's still leaking. It's probably about time to throw a bottle of Lucas into it, and we've cleaned the windows, and she's looking good. Boy, I wish there was a heater core or something. I wish there was heat in this car. Check under here. Let me grab the light real quick. We'll double check and make sure nothing is leaking other than the gushing transmission. Do you think next time we should push it a little further, or should, when it comes to empty, I should just go ahead and stop? I should probably just go ahead and stop.
Yeah, I don't like to push.
I'd hate to. Well, we wouldn't push. We'd just leave it on the side of the road and go get a gas can.
Get a gas can. That's true.
Everything under here looks good.
Here, I can hold that.
There's a little bit of oil on the intake manifold there. Intake manifold bolts may not be 100% tight. No, everything looks good. It does. I'm not seeing anything leaking. The only thing that was aggravating me is around 2,300 RPM, you could hear a belt starts to squeal a little bit. But, so that belt's kind of loose.
Where's all the gas that's supposed to be in
Okay.
there? Is all that you had left?
No. It was doing that earlier too, where there was no, remember before it was full?
It was full.
Well, now what it does is you'll see it empty and it just gushes a tiny little.
Oh, okay.
But I checked the fuel pressure on that readout there.
Yeah.
And that fuel pressure is around 5 psi. That's right where it should be for a 4-barrel like this. Should be around 5-6 psi fuel pressure. So I'm not sure the filter's clean. It's not like it's dirty.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. We're gonna throw some. So this is transmission rebuild in a bottle.
Yeah.
We're gonna try it out. A feller is gonna try it out. A feller is gonna try it out. We're gonna see if we can.
You've been in Virginia too long.
I've been watching Vice Grip Garage too long. Watching his videos made me really want to do this. So you can thank him for the misery that we've endured this trip. I'll fire it up and we'll check it running. Guys, let me dump some rebuild in a bottle into her. And hopefully by the time we get, assuming it does make it to Oklahoma, I still have my doubts, but assuming it makes it to Oklahoma, hopefully it does it with no more transmission leak. That's asking too much.
It's possible.
Well, we've driven about 300 miles. It seems like it's so much further than that, but that's all we got was 300 miles. We're going to put the car to bed, and we ourselves are going to go to bed as well. We're in an interesting place. This is like Dolly Parton land out here. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Yeah. And everything out here is Dolly Parton. Everything is Dolly Parton. What is that, like a Chris?
That's cool.
Yeah. It's tons of hotels everywhere out here. This one is ours. We own this for tonight. Well, we own one room of this for tonight. We're gonna go park the truck up yonder. We're gonna leave the Scamp where she sits. So far, so good, guys. Boy, it's been a fun trip. I can't wait till morning. It's beautiful out here, though.
It is nice.
The time-lapse footage tomorrow, or today, because it's 1 in the morning, the time-lapse footage should be phenomenal. Lots of mountains, lots of hills. So I guess we're gonna go to bed. We will see you guys tomorrow. Well, it is a beautiful new day, except for the wind. It's a little on the windy side out there, guys. They got a high wind advisory. Land of Dolly Parton. Beautiful, beautiful place. I guess we'll do some time-lapse footage. We're about to roll out. Let's see how we do today. Where's that monkey wrench guy? Oh, he's in the shower. Well, are you ready for another day? Let's get started. Take a look at this beautiful spot. Oh man, and look at this beautiful S-Class. And different day, but the same BS, right?
Same. I was hoping I wouldn't have to lay down in the parking lot today.
You won't.
But I'm already getting ready to lay down in the...
No, but you know what? At least some things remain the same. I'm not working on my own car.
Maybe that's why we have to work on the car, because I can't do it right.
Well, in all fairness, I did just work on the car. I did this.
And look at your fingernails. Look how clean they are.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this picture?
It looks like one of us is working harder than the other.
Well, you get to drive this beauty home, so.
Oh, if you want to swap, let me know.
This is between a 12 and a 13, and I don't want to strip it.
You're not going to strip it. So we found out that the transmission fluid does not appear to be leaking. We've never lost any transmission fluid. Transmissions remain full. We haven't put any fluid in it since we left. But we decided to check the oil. The oil was a quart low.
Yeah.
In 300 miles, she lost a quart. We got some extra oil, so I think it'll be all right. We're tightening down the alternator belt. She's squealing like a son of a gun. She loosened up on us, so we're going to tighten that down. And then I guess we'll get some time-lapse footage. We got some high winds out here today, guys. It is super windy all the way back. Then we got winter storms in Oklahoma. Thunderstorms turning to snow and ice.
Good time.
It's going to be a great... This is familiar. Except the Buick, we didn't have to do anything We didn't have to touch that car with a wrench. It just ran and drove the whole way back. Every time we shut this car off, it won't start the next day, and it's not a dead battery. It refuses to start. There's something going on with the wiring up here. It's been anyway. We'll be back with some time-lapse footage here in just a minute. right, as you might have seen, we're having some technical difficulties because of these. These don't work, and we tried to fix them off camera. We tore the whole dashboard apart, and we can't. They're broken. Everything under there that goes to the windshield wipers is broken, so we need new arms. We need everything. The transmission, we need the rods, we need everything. It's all broken. So I got to thinking about what Vice Grip Garage does in those situations, and I remembered this. So we're at a gas station. We're under a severe tornado warning at this point. We're about Nashville. Yeah, that's where we're at, Mount Juliet. So we're about in Nashville. There's a tornado warning. Power keeps going out here. And this is probably like $20 for a little bottle. But we got to dry the windshield and I guess apply this and hope that this works. We have another problem too. This gasket right here, do you see the water? I don't know if you can see that, But somebody threw this windshield in. They didn't take the time to do it right. And so now water, as you're going 70 miles an hour, flows through here, comes inside the car, and flies at you, as well as runs down the dashboard and onto the floor. So this is great. We're in the middle of a nasty storm that is not going away. And we're still a long way from home. So let's try this Rain-X stuff, and let's see if we can make it look a little bit better than that. So the guy just said this is a good-looking car, huh?
Yeah.
Remember the chicks earlier taking pictures?
He had a cigar sticking out of his mouth like this, and he was talking. That's a good-looking car right there.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that a lot.
And the lady with the orange glasses.
Yeah. And the guys that were walking by at the McDonald's taking pictures. Yeah, it's a great-looking car. It's
you had 3 or 4 chances to sell it.
If I had the opportunity to sell it right now, I think I would. I do. I think I would. Yeah, it's a good looking car. That's about all it is. Okay, says let dry to a haze and then wipe off. You think it's gonna work?
Well, flick some water on.
It looks like it dried to a haze, don't you think?
That's a haze.
Okay. And she's...
Is that what it's supposed to look like?
Yeah, it says let dry to a haze and then wipe off. You want to do one side, I'll do the... Oh, this side's not hazed yet, is it? All right, I'll do this side. Let's see if...
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
hopefully this does the trick. All right. Moment of truth. Does this stuff actually work? Well, we're going into the thick of it right now, so guess we're about to find out. Because it was pretty bad earlier. It was real bad. All right, well, I mean, I guess we're not really going to know till we start driving and the wind kind of forces the beads up. So let's put you guys back on the GoPro stick there, and we'll go for a ride, see what she does. All right, are we ready? I'm not. I'm really not ready, but it's time to see whether this stuff is going to work good enough for us to get further on down the road, or if we're going to be stuck here for a while till this storm clears out. I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go.
At the light,
All right.
use the right lane to turn onto State Route 109 South. Then turn right to merge onto I-40 West.
Here we go. Back towards I-40.
At the light, use the right lane to merge onto I-40 West.
Well, I don't know how it looks from your perspective, but it's not as bad as it was. I can see a whole lot better.
Turn right.
Hopefully Mike is behind me somewhere. Because I cannot pull off here. I'm stuck. All right, let's do it to it. Oh boy. Here we go.
In 18 miles, take exit 213. Turn right onto I-40 West 225.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. It's not ideal. But we're on the road. We're driving, and I can see well enough that it's not scaring me. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to continue on my way. Let's do a little time-lapse footage if we can even see anything at all through it. Okay, well, it worked, but we're in such a torrential downpour right now. I can't see anything at all. My windows are fogging up. I have no heat. I have no air. I have no defrost. There's no blower. There's nothing in this car at all. Nothing. I can't see out the windows. And I'm on the side of a bridge hoping that somebody doesn't not see me and hit me. I have no hazard lights. I have no hazard lights. My brake lights are on. My parking lights and headlights are on. My foot's on the brake, and I've got one of my turn signals on just to let people know that, hey, I'm here. I hate this car. I hate this car. I absolutely hate this car. It's not the car's fault. It's whoever stuck this thing together to make it look good to send it down the road. It's just a horrible thing to do to this car, man, and to another person. Really, it's a horrible thing to do to somebody. But I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? This is where we're at. We're stuck here. Oh man, great. There's water leaking all over my power supply. The dashboard is leaking. I've got water pouring in all of the windows. I've got water pouring in through the roof as well. The roof is leaking. How the fuck does the roof leak? Someone fucking explain to me, how the fuck does the roof leak when it's fucking metal? You gotta be shitting me. There's a fucking hole in it. There's a hole in my roof. A hole in my roof. My windshield gasket is leaking everywhere. My dashboard has water pouring all over my floor. My power pack now has water all over it. Both door windows are leaking profusely as well. And I'm on the side of the road in somewhere near Nashville in rush hour traffic in a downpour and nobody. And Mike is gone. I don't know where Mike is at. I saw him pass me. I know for a fact he didn't do it on purpose. You know, he's in rush hour traffic too. There's nothing he could do without getting himself in a wreck. So hopefully he's waiting for me somewhere up the road there. This is some bullshit. Some bullshit. This is some bullshit. I can't see. I can't see. I am stuck like Chuck. Great. If we live through this, I'll be back. Hey, we're not dead yet. I gotta find Monkey Wrench Mike. I can't see anything and I don't know where he is. As you can see, my windows are down. Look at this. Way, windows down. Yeah, it's nice and wet in here. Where is Monkey Wrench Mike? Where are you? I don't see him. Hopefully he got off at this exit. That's my hope. Hopefully he got off at this exit because I don't see him anywhere. Maybe he didn't even see me pulled off on the side of the road. I don't know. I don't know. It pains me to say that I hate this car. I hate this car. I hate this car. I really do. And it's not because it's got a few problems, all right? It's not because it's like, oh, it needs some tires, or oh, it needs some suspension work, or needs a little motor work. Dude, I've already put some work into it. We got to run. And she runs and drives. I hate the car because somebody botched it. Somebody botched it. They did. They did. It shouldn't have been this way. I mean, the seat is soaked because the water is pouring. Yeah. The whole car basically is soaking wet. No wonder it was a flood vehicle. It's got a hole in the roof, the windshield, and the side windows all leak. Yeah. And now the trunk doesn't open either. The trunk broke. Now all of my tools are in the trunk of this car, locked, and the lock no longer works. The key turns, but it doesn't unlatch it. So that's broken too. The door locks don't work as well. And they're just, stay tuned. There's more. There's more. There's more. Anyway, let me see if I can find Monkey Wrench Mike. I'm gonna just get off the highway and stop for a minute and compose myself. I'm really aggravated. I'm pissed off right now. And it happens though, you know? And let me tell you something. I'm not trying to be Vice Grip Garage. I couldn't be Vice Grip Garage, all right? He's got his own thing and he's damn good at it. damn good at it. I just wanted to do something different for the channel because I'm bored. And I thought maybe my subscribers are getting bored too. Let's do something fun. Let's do something risky. Let's do something sketchy. That's why I did this. I spent $10,000 on this car. That doesn't even include the trip. That doesn't include parts, hotels, food. It's not about that. It's not about the money. I'll never make the money back on the channel from doing this video or the Buick video. Never. Even if I sold this car, I would never recoup the money. It's not about making money. These types of videos are about going out and doing something different and just having some fun, and I've done that. But I'm here to tell you, I am now done with that. Right now, I'm done. I'm done. I just want to go home. I do. Oh, yeah, I hear my tools bouncing around back there. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah! Whoa!
Use the left lane to
Okay.
make a U-turn.
All right. I'm so done with this. I can't see a freaking thing. Oh, there we go. Don't run off the road, Randy. That's all right. That's all right. I'm done with this trip. Today is my birthday. It is February 17th, 2022. It is my fucking birthday. I should be home with my family. I expected to be home with my family, and instead, I am stuck in some suburb town of Nashville, Tennessee, in tornado weather, in the pouring rain, in a piece of shit car that I wish I had never fucking bought. Okay, well, the rain has subsided. I've wiped down all the windows and I can mostly see the car is flooded. I mean, every piece of the interior of this car is flooded. So I got the key. I found Monkey Wrench Mike. He's across the street waiting on me. I'm about to drive over there, put the key in the ignition. Listen. What is that? The car won't start. Yeah, it's not doing any fucking thing. All right. You want to play it like that? Let's do it. Can see, but I can tell you this, it is snowing. That's right, February 17th, my birthday. It is now, what time? It is now 9:13 at night, and it is snowing like a son of a gun. We've got 102 miles until we get to Memphis. So yeah, I don't even know where that puts us, but 100 miles away from Memphis. We're obviously heading west, back towards Oklahoma, towards Arkansas right now. And I'm able to do about 65 miles an hour uncomfortably with absolutely no heat at all and ice cold air blowing into the cab of the car after being soaking wet from the earlier events of today. So wish me luck. I'm on 6-year-old tires with flat spots, and it's cold, so the tires were already hard from sitting. It sounds like a damn rattling death trap I'm sitting in right now. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm scheduled to be home at 5 in the morning. Yeah, that's nice. 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, I know you guys can't see, so I'm not going to bore you with what you couldn't see anyway. We'll check back in if I make it or if we run into more problems. So I'm going to call it. I'm going to say we made it. We got Monkey Wrench Mike over here.
And my Stuckey's log roll.
Oh, yeah, because we're at Stuckey's.
Or
Yeah.
what's left of Stuckey's.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah. It is 5:07 in the morning. We left Sunday morning
Yes.
at 9:30, 10.
Yes, 9:30.
And it is now Friday morning. We'll get there at 7. You'll get home at 9 something. So that's 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
We've been gone for 5 days.
Yeah. And we haven't killed each other.
No. No, that's because the other car's been working on killing me for you. That car right there. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it gets a lot of looks. People keep coming up and talking and taking pictures. And it is a great looking car. I'm telling you, I'm going to go out and drive it someday. Not for a while.
Well, not when it's 20 degrees.
Yeah, I have no heat, so I'm frozen. I'm frozen stiff. It's not good. But it's a great looking car.
Looks good.
It looks good.
Drives kind of.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. It looks good. It's leaking oil, and that's fine. Oh wait, I wasn't going to tell them that. Never mind. It doesn't leak any oil at all. It's doing fine, guys. We don't know if it's the rear main or if it's the
Maybe it's just the oil drain plug.
yeah, the oil drain plug was leaking. Maybe that's where it's losing a quart every 150 miles. Yeah. Anyway, we are literally 2 hours from home. Well, I'm 2 hours from home. So I'm going to say the car made it. I have no doubt that it can make it the last 2 hours. We filled up for the last time. We're going to get back on the highway and head out. So I'm exhausted. He's exhausted. And he's got a lot further to go. I'm going to end the video and say we made it. Don't worry. There's another video coming on the car very soon. It has something to do with missing VIN numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good video.
Oh,
it's going to be like, wow.
Yeah. Missing VIN numbers, and I'm probably going to have to call the police. And I'll leave it at that. So don't miss that video. It's not clickbait. This is not, ooh, click my video. This is legit. Missing VIN numbers. Possibly the car may be stolen. And most likely the only way to figure out for sure if I have a stolen car or not is to call the highway patrol to come out and do an inspection where, if it is stolen, they will take it. And
maybe even take you.
According to Oklahoma law, they could potentially take me for possession of stolen property, or it could be, they could consider it Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, well, GTA.
But
all right.
Yeah, because it's been taken across state lines. I don't think it's going to come down to that, but I've had some pretty bad luck. So it's definitely possible that I'm going to get arrested for something that had absolutely nothing to do with it. Sounds stupid, but that's the way it can go. So stay tuned for that video. I can't wait to call the police and find out if I'm going to go to jail or not.
I feel like I need to distance myself from you if that happens.
Would you like to drive it home the last little way? No? Okay. Well, guys, we're going to get out of here.
I'm old.
Me too. I had a birthday yesterday. It's not even my birthday anymore. I get home, it's not even my birthday.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm 42 now. Damn it. But I look like I'm 25. Mike's mom made this hat. It's cool.
It's cool.
Okay, I like this hat. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Monkey Wrench Mike. Definitely go subscribe to his channel because he's had 5 days of hell. 5 days of hell.
5 days.
Please go subscribe to his channel. And don't forget, he's got his own video that I think you guys are really going to want to see.
My own headache.
Yeah, the S600. Oh, who would have thought the Scamp would have done? Well. Anyway, go watch his video. It's late. Stay safe out there, buddy. We look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon in the next one. Go ahead. Yeah. Hold on. Go ahead. Stop. Go ahead. Stop. All right.